On many occasions, we're going to see lengths of sides in a right triangle represented by square roots. For example, in this case, we have the square root of 19. So we're going to go ahead and just remember the rules. It says a squared. We'll consider a squared to be 4, so a squared is 16. And then b squared happens to be the square root of 19 squared. And if you remember our discussion in the past, when we square a square root, we get what is underneath the radical. So now I have 16 plus 19 equals 35. So the area of c squared is 35. So now we're going to go ahead and take the square root of c squared, which is going to give me c. We'll take the square root of 35, which is going to be about 5.9. But because of that, we're going to eliminate that, and we're just going to keep it the square root of 35. So in this case, the length of c is the square root of 35. Continuing on that same thought, let's try something a little different. Let's say, for example, that this is the square root of 15, and this is the square root of 17, then I would have the square root of 15 squared is just going to be 15. The square root of 17 squared is going to be 17. So c squared is going to be 15 plus 17, which is 32. I take the square root of c squared. It gives me c. I take the square root of 32. It gives me approximately 5.7. It's an irrational number, so we're going to leave it as the square root of 32. So the c is the length of the square root of 32.